No. See, that's actually the problem. You guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. Innocent until proven guilty, right?
If you don't relinquish that identification, it could be an additional charge.
No, see, that's a secondary charge,
From what I
sir.
understand is you have a possible warrant for your arrest.
That is besides the point at this point, because no. See, you guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. See, sir, the law works that you're innocent until proven guilty.
I need a supervisor.
He's coming out here.
I need a lieutenant or somebody. He has violated my rights. He opened my door unprepared, unrestricted.
No.
Unrestricted.
No. I'm telling you to step out of the vehicle,
because you opened my door. That's the Third Amendment right there. The Third Amendment. Search and see. You cannot do that.
I'm sorry?
You don't want to catch a charge, do you?
What charge is that?
Failure to identify.
Do you know what 3802 is?
Yes, sir.
What is 3802?
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
And if you're lying to me, you're allowed to lie to me. That's very true. Hey guys, thanks for hopping in here. I'm live. I'm actually at work right now. I'm here with Officer Stokes. He's been professional at this point, but they have another unit en route. Hey, what's up, Taylin? Yeah, so I'm actually at work right now. I'm being stopped. They said that suspicious activity, something of that nature.
I never said suspicious activity.
Okay, maybe I manifested that on my own.
I think you manifested that.
Okay, well then how come it is that you're asking for my ID?
You're in the neighborhood and you're going door to door. You don't.
Yeah.
All you have is interstate roofing.
Yeah.
On your shirt.
And how is that leads you to believe that I'm required to give my identification? Hey, how are you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Lebsack.
Okay, gotcha. Are you the supervisor?
He's on his way.
Oh, okay. Is this the supervisor?
Nope, he's on his right.
I got you. Yeah, so, I mean, as you guys can see, I'm being surrounded right now. 3 patrol cars. Am I detained at this moment? Under suspicion of what crime?
Is this your car?
I'm not answering any questions at this point. Until a supervisor arrives, I will not be answering any questions. I think I provided enough as it is. So I'm being detained for what? You just said my car, but what crime are you suspecting me of committing at this point in time that you can lawfully detain me?
Okay, based on the database that I have used, you
Yep.
have a warrant out of Aurora for your arrest.
The database of what?
Okay? That's why you're being detained.
Okay.
Now, you're being cooperative with me,
Yes.
but if I feel that you're not going to be cooperative with me, I'll detain you in handcuffs.
Okay. Well, I honestly don't think there's any need for that.
I don't think so.
You know, I have no weapons on me, no ill will, no ill intent. The fact, first off, there's no probable cause to be running any license plate. Second off, okay, guys, right here, I'm actually wrong in this one. This is something that I learned later on, and I will accept that that's my fault. I needed to brush up some more on those laws, but he's absolutely able to run any plate that's out in public at any time for any reason, and so this was a learning experience for me, but I do accept that I was wrong in that statement. You don't even know who I am at this point in time.
I do. Okay? Now I'm asking
You have suspicion.
Right. Now I'm asking you for identification.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have reasonable suspicion now. This is my supervisor.
This is your supervisor. Hey, how's it going, man? How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
I am doing all right. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. We got a ton of police officers. I'm surrounded. I mean, I'm feeling pretty nervous right now. I'm at work, okay? I'm using this vehicle for work, and this officer, for some reason, feels that he has reasonable suspicion to be running plates around here or thinking about other stuff. I've committed no crime.
Public roadway, so yes.
Yeah, well, no, you actually have to have some sort of suspicion to actually be able to run it and go through that.
It's on a public roadway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is?
Identification, because that's what he's requesting.
Yeah, I know, but there has been no crime at this point, so I'm not gonna give identification.
Suspicious person walking around the neighborhood.
Is not a crime. Suspicion in itself is not a
And
crime.
he is contacting you. He has
Yeah.
reasonable suspicion to contact you.
No, that's the problem. He doesn't. What is the reason?
Reasonable suspicion to
What is the reasonable suspicion, sir?
that you're walking around this neighborhood
Yeah.
and you say you're at work, So you need to prove to us in some way that you're...
No. See, that's actually the problem. You guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. Innocent until proven guilty, right?
I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm just filming for my protection, just as the other officers are filming for their protection. Yeah.
For identification.
Yeah.
If you don't relinquish that identification, it could be an additional charge.
No, see, that's a secondary charge,
From what I
sir.
understand is you have a possible warrant for your arrest.
That is besides the point at this point, because no. See, you guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. See, sir, the law works that you're innocent until proven guilty. So for you to say that I'm going to get a charge for that.
That's only for probable cause arrest.
Yeah, so what I'm saying right now is the fact that you guys are just telling me that I'm going to get a charge for not identifying. That's a secondary charge. For me to identify, I have to be suspected of committing a crime. I have to be suspected of committing some sort of infraction. I am not going to give that, sir, unless I am being lawfully arrested. Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Okay, can you put that down?
Can you tell me what your name and date of birth is?
Yeah, I'm being cooperative, guys.
What's your name and your date of birth, sir?
No reason to
What's your name and your
pull
date
on
of
back
birth?
like that.
Failure to identify yourself, you told me, is a crime, okay?
Yeah, it's a secondary charge.
That's fine.
Hey, guys, I'm being arrested right now.
Is there someone that can take charge of your animal?
If a call, then yes, there is.
Well, you're in my custody,
Yes, sir.
and you're not going to be allowed
Hey,
to make
call. Tell her I am being arrested at this point. Somebody hop in there, please. So is there any way that we can contact my probation officer? Because
You know what's funny, Daniel? You're so uncooperative. I wanted to find you.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you want to bend over backwards.
No, sir, listen.
Is there
Standing
anybody-
up for my rights.
And I understand.
I'm not trying.
And I understand that you want, and I understand
I'm
that you
trying to
want,
stand up for myself.
and I
Go
understand
ahead,
that.
so.
Okay? Yeah. I have asked you what your name and birth is.
I know, okay. There was no suspicion. Or you can come and ask me that. Some lady calling and saying she's pregnant does not give you the right to come and ask me who I am.
That's interesting information.
It is the law, sir.
lady-
It is the
what
law.
lady told...
The one that you were talking to over here is the one that brought you out here, no?
No. I know what the law is. The law, I don't have a warrant for your arrest. You're commanded to take it to a court. That's the law. That's the law. You have a warrant for your arrest.
No, sir, I do not. I
Sure about
literally
that.
was at my probation office 2 or 3 days ago, sitting in front of my officer. I have paid every court.
So that's why we've asked you for identification.
Yeah, but see,
To find out whether you have a warrant for your arrest.
see, you're actually, you don't have a warrant for my arrest. Is
Because-
that what you're saying? Is that what you're
Because
saying,
your
sir?
vehicle...
You want me to go all the way in?
I want you to go all the way in.
Okay, well, I would like to find out.
Because I don't want
what's
you
going on.
falling out of the car.
What charge am I being, what crime am I being charged with? I'm 21. All right, guys, so I was arrested at that moment. I was taken to the sheriff's office and detained for roughly 4 hours. I was released thereafter with no charges. They didn't charge me with failure to ID, which they kept threatening to do. And it turns out, like I stated to them, there was no warrant for my arrest. So this is a false arrest, illegal detainment. Overall, just a bunch of nonsense from these officers.
In a quiet residential neighborhood in the U.S., where police are 30% more likely to demand ID compared to the national average, a uniformed worker was stopped without committing any crime. He stood his ground, calmly asked for a legal reason, but was still detained for 4 hours and later released without charges. This is a clear warning. If you don't know your rights, you can lose your freedom in an instant. Always record, stay calm, and demand legal justification. Now, let's move on to video number 2.
255 video, I'm not 52.
I need a supervisor.
He's coming out here.
I need a lieutenant or somebody. He has violated my rights. He opened my door unprepared, unrestricted.
No.
Unrestricted.
No. I'm
No.
telling you to step out of the
No,
vehicle,
because
sir.
for what? You violated my rights already.
This is a traffic stop.
You violated my
You're
rights.
not providing your information.
I don't have to, and unless I've been
Yes, you
lawfully
do.
stopped.
Yes, this is a lawful stop.
You didn't know. Get me a supervisor.
He's coming out here.
You have violated my rights. You opened my door. That's the Third Amendment right there. The Third Amendment. Search and see. You cannot do that.
First of all, that's not even.
That is too. I know my rights.
Well, you don't even know what you're talking
Yeah, I do too. Well, you keep on talking.
about.
I want your I keep on talking. You have violated my rights. He opened my door without my consent and was gonna pull me out of the car. That is a violation of my rights. I asked him for his name. Can I get your name and badge number one more time, please?
Said it, sir.
One more time.
Said
You
it.
work for the public. You got to tell me. You got to identify. That's in your policy.
Said it.
Tell me again.
You're recording it.
Tell me again.
So you can rewind.
Tell me again who it is.
Nope.
See? That's a violation, first of all, of his policy. He did not identify himself.
I already did it.
What? You're supposed to do it again. You work for me. You work for the public, my friend. You work for the public. You can't sit here and just try to violate my rights because you see a car in the black neighborhood. Come on, man. Keep it real.
I stopped you because you about hit
I
me.
did not
You ran
about
that
hit
stop
you.
sign.
Come on, man. Be for real. Be
Well,
for
I'm
real.
being for
You would
real.
have stopped me back there. Come on, man. Quit racially profiling. Don't be like that. Don't do that.
Oh, you're throwing the race.
I ain't the race card.
That's
Well,
exactly
it
what you're
has to be stoned if you're gonna use it.
That's what you're doing.
That's what I'm gonna do. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Powell, 255.
255. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Zambrano, 252.
252. Thank you so much for your cooperation. You know you did wrong by opening my door. First of all,
I'm telling you to
you
step out.
opened my door.
I'm telling
I
you
ain't
to
done
step
anything.
out.
I'm not. Wait for a supervisor.
No, he's coming out here.
Wait for a supervisor. You unlawfully opened my door.
When you're asked
That's
to
my
step
Third
out,
Amendment.
when you're asked to
I've
step
done
out,
nothing
you're supposed to step
wrong.
out.
I've done nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing. And your immunity is going to be taken. I'm
Okay,
going to push
that's
it.
fine.
That's
Go ahead.
fine. That's fine. I will.
That's fine.
Because you cannot continue to do people like this in our communities, man. Come on now. You know you're wrong. You know you're dead wrong. I've done nothing. Done nothing. You talking about stop by stop sign and you pull out 2 cops for me? A camera? Come on now. You know that's not fair. You know that's not right. You know it's not right, man. Because we know how... Come on, man. You know better. I want your immunity, so sure. You can't do people like that though, man. See, everybody knows. Everybody knows how the action goes in the community, man. Come on now. And you got my door open. You know that was my rights.
251, have call pennant.
You know that was, you broke my rights there. You know you violated my rights right there when you opened my door. Because you don't have that authority to do that. You don't have that authority to do that. And you're not even your sergeant. What's your rank?
Corporal.
Corporal. You should know the men. You should know the rights. That you have no right to
You
open.
ran a stop sign. I stopped.
I did not run a stop
refused
sign.
to identify yourself.
No, first of all, I did not refuse to identify myself. You pulled in the community. I sit there, you sit there, you behind. I knew you weren't turning in, so I pulled out. And then you did like this, the gesture, as if you got priority over the road.
You can't just pull out in front of a
You was standing there, you was sitting parked. You wasn't parked, but you was standing still.
I was driving.
You was not. If you was driving, I would have hit you. You got your pit. You was standing still, and I looked for you to turn. You didn't turn, so I turned, and then you looked at me like I was wrong. That's fine. Bruh. I'm telling you.
Reference 1050, it occurred in the PBA. Callers on the home and pharmacy side, road 3. He's in a Nissan Murano by his other vehicle, gave their name and insurance information and left.
That's crazy, man. Don't touch my door. crazy. Man, I lost y'all's mind.
On a tense afternoon in a suburban American neighborhood where police stop and ID rates are 28% higher than the state average, a citizen was pulled over while driving to work. No violation, no threat, yet the officer unlawfully opened his car door, demanded ID, and threatened arrest. The man stayed calm, recorded the entire encounter, and requested a supervisor. The lesson is clear. Without reasonable suspicion, you have the right to refuse. Always record, know the law, and stand your ground. Now, let's move on to video number 3.
What's up, man?
I'm being fair, man. You can record here.
I don't know who you are, sir. Please don't talk to me.
Sir, I'm just asking.
Who are you?
I work here.
Do you work for Miami-Dade County?
I work for the company who's here right now with no contractor, man. So I need you to please stop recording.
No, that's not going to happen. All right, guys. This guy doesn't respect the First Amendment. These people take money from Miami-Dade County. It's open inside of a public park. So this guy doesn't respect the law. All right, guys. This is a COVID vaccination site here in Miami-Dade County. Like I said, you can register using this QR code right here.
You gotta go out. In here you can do it out there, but not in here. So you gotta go out.
All right, guys. You have to be outside of this fence because if not, you're in the perimeter. All right, guys. This COVID testing site is paid for by Miami-Dade County.
Sir, do me a favor. You cannot be recording here.
Get away from me, please.
Bro, you back off. You are in my property.
No, this is not your property.
Yes,
this
sir.
is Miami-Dade County property.
Okay, no problem. Let me call the cops and let's
call whoever you want. This is Miami-Dade County property and it's paid for by the police. Please don't touch me, sir. Please stay back.
I'm touching you?
Stay away from me, sir.
I ain't
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna
call whoever you want.
You don't have the right to record it.
Yes, I do.
No,
yes, I do. You don't know. You're open in public. You're outside.
No, we open, but
Tú eres un bruto.
El bruto eres tú.
All right, guys. This is a COVID-19 site paid for by Miami-Dade County. Don't get in front of me, sir.
No, I'm just blocking. That's it.
Because you're an idiot.
And you're an asshole.
All right, guys. This is paid for by the taxpayers.
Oh, man.
Exactly. A public park. A public park.
The public park is over there. There is rented by us over
I'm
here.
in the public park. You're
Yes,
an
sir.
idiot.
That is being
Recording in public. First Amendment protected activity.
Yeah.
I don't need consent. You're in public. You're an idiot.
You're an asshole.
I know I am. This is
Yeah.
what I do. All right, we got this guy. I've dealt with you before.
How you doing today?
How's everything?
How's it going?
I'm recording the COVID vaccination site from the public park. This is public. I'm allowed to record.
Hold on a second. You're telling me something you're doing. You're not letting me figure out what the complaint is. What's the problem?
They called me.
Okay, hold on.
I'm filming from the public park.
Stay right here. Let's find out what the story is.
film.
Hold on. Calm down.
We're with Ramos. What's up, Ramos?
All right. Listen. Stand here.
Yeah. All right.
Stand over here. Hold on. Oh, you're not listening to me. Stand here.
Perez, why is it always attitude?
Listen to me. Stand here is what I said.
I'm just getting the badge.
Stand
What's your
where
badge
you're
number,
silent.
Perez?
We'll give it to you. Stand with him for a second while we talk to the complainant.
But don't
Stand
touch
right
me,
there.
please. Don't touch me, please.
I didn't say touch you.
You bumped
Stand
into
right
me.
there.
My bad, Ramos. What's your badge number?
7658.
Thank you. Hey, what's up? What's your badge number, sir?
79853.
Thank you. I think I've dealt with you before. What's up, Gonzalez? Your badge number, please?
7134.
Thank you. What's up, Borja? Your badge. Thank you, guys. So let me tell you, Ramos, I'm filming the This is a public park. I'm filming the COVID-19 site because the county's paying for it. I'm doing a news report. I'm telling the people how you register for the test. I stand on the public park on the other side of the wall, and they tell me I can't record, and I'm like, I can record. This is public. It's open to the public. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's the First Amendment. What can I do? I'm just reporting. Miami-Dade County's paying for this. It's in Kendall Indian Hammocks Park. You register using the QR code. What's the issue? So this guy comes getting in my face, and I'm telling him, back off, bro. This is First Amendment protected activity. What's the deal?
That's his private phone. That's fine. But we do not want him to have our information on his camera.
So I don't know what the hell these guys called. I tried to explain it to them, but he's like this in front of my camera. I'm like, dude, back up. And then he keeps getting closer to me. And I'm like, yo, back up. I'm backing up. And he's like this. I'm like, yo, please don't block my camera. What's up? You know I'm allowed to record in public.
Okay. Listen, you know what you're doing because obviously you play a lot with this.
I don't play.
Listen to me. Listen
I don't
to
have
me.
to listen
Hey,
to you.
Yes,
Just
you do. Listen, you
just-
have two options.
What's
You
my
can
option?
Listen to me, and I'm going to tell you so you understand. Do you see where the signs are?
I didn't cross that sign.
Okay,
I
they
didn't
said
cross.
you did.
I didn't
No,
cross.
you're arguing with me for nothing. You're arguing.
I have it on camera.
I'm telling you right now.
I have it on camera.
Are you gonna listen or not?
I don't have to.
Okay,
sir.
you're free to go.
Thank you.
You're free to go. Give them your information, your name.
I don't have
Yes,
to.
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
For
do.
what?
You're a subject of this complaint,
I don't.
and you are going to. You have an option. You can. You can't.
What crime am I being suspected of?
Of trespassing when they told you to leave.
I'm not
you're a subject.
trespassing.
You have an option of either giving your name or not.
And if I don't,
and if you don't, you're going to be a subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest
Yes.
for what crime?
Again, for failing to comply with a lawful order. We are.
I didn't
listen,
cross
I'm not
into
gonna-
that property. And
I'm telling
you
right
know
now,
my name.
you're-
I've told you my name. You know my name.
Do you have it written down?
You know my name, sir. I've dealt with you several times.
He has an option. He either gives you his name and his date of birth, or he's going to go to jail.
For trespassing. There you have it, Sergeant Ramos, right?
For resisting.
For resisting what? What did I resist? I heard you. I heard you. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. I got my ID on me. I have my ID. All right, guys. Look at all these officers surrounding me.
I'm giving you a lawful order for your ID.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, so give it to
I haven't hidden myself, sir. I'm standing right here in
so
front
let
of
me
you.
have your ID.
Show me some respect, please.
I am. I'm asking you for your ID.
And I'm asking you to lose some weight because you're on duty.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that after you give me your ID.
Your fat ass needs to lose some weight because you can't even pass a physical. I'm allowed to, sir, and you know I am. I'm always
Give him your ID.
You need to chill with the attitude, sir. I've dealt with you before.
I said, give him your ID so we can get this over with, okay?
And now I'm gonna need your ID, your badge number, because you haven't given it to me.
By the way, if you look back at your previous recording, you have it. If you need it again, I'll write it down for you.
Perez, 1099. Weren't you
I
gonna
gave it to
retire?
you. Listen,
Weren't you
can
gonna
you give him
retire?
your ID?
You know my name.
Give him your ID.
I gave it to
Thank
him.
you
Not because
Thank you very much.
under the threat of arrest, you asshole.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
By
asshole.
the way, I'm glad you put it on video because that attitude is what's getting you in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I haven't violated the law. F off, asshole. Retire already. Your ass need to retire. Go get on your pension.
Hey, listen, by the way, make sure
You
put it on
skeleton,
because
you
if use my
dinosaur.
name and my badge number, I'm gonna put it on there for you. I got you.
Get me my incident report, you
Thank you.
scumbag.
Hey, thank you very much.
Get me my damn incident report. You're trash. Get out of here.
By the way, you're the one that needs the job because this would not be.
You're trash. You're trash. Get out of here. You're garbage. All right, this guy's a good cop. I've dealt with him before. Ramos seems to be professional. Gonzalez, you need to lose some weight and change that attitude. And Borges cool. Y ustedes tienen que saber que yo tengo el derecho constitucional para grabar en público.
He's a subject to arrest.
Repeat that for the camera, please.
If you go into the COVID side with a camera where they told you you can, you're subject to
All right,
arrest.
off. Now I'm gonna get on the
Have
other
a
side
nice
of the
day.
wall. I'm gonna go on the other side of the wall. All right, yo, I need you guys to stay here with me, please. Yo, excuse me, can you guys stay here with me while I do my recording to make sure I don't violate the law? Please, one of you guys stay with me.
I mean, for what?
I'm gonna get some more footage. I just need you to make sure that I don't cross the line, please.
That's up to you to cross the line.
No. Come with me so you can make sure that I
stand
don't.
by here all day with you, man.
It's 2 minutes. I'm gonna just get recording. I just need you guys next to me. So get me my case number.
You're good to go,
Get me
man.
my case number. I'm not leaving without my case number, asshole. Get my you fat. Lose some weight.
What's your phone number?
No, I'm not gonna give you. That's not required by law. Now tell me what crime I'm being suspected of because I gave you my ID. So you violated my 4th Amendment right. What crime am I being suspected of?
You were already advised of that.
What is it gonna say on your incident report, pal? You see what I mean? You don't know what you're doing.
No, and that was already answered.
What? I'm asking you, sir. You're writing the incident report.
Yeah, but you were already
what crime
advised
am I being suspected of?
You were already advised of that.
Yeah, you don't know the answer. I guess Borges isn't that smart after all.
Hey, Borges, what's your badge?
Yo, can you stay with me, Ramos, please, while I do some filming?
You do what you're gonna do. If you go back onto their property, it's gonna be trespassing.
All right, come with me and show me the property. Yo, because I'm allowed to film on the other side of that fence. True or false? Ramos, am I?
Yeah, it's a park. We want them out of here, please.
Oh, you're gonna trespass me from Miami-Dade County Public Parks?
Yeah.
What's your name and your position, sir?
I don't have to give you
All right, we have Jeffrey Holloway with Parks and Recreational Spaces. All right, go talk to that officer to get the trespass. Go get the trespass from that officer. Go tell him you want to do a trespass.
Okay. Just speak with them. Okay. So now you're officially.
I'm being officially trespassed. Yes, perfect. I'm showing how crooked Mafia-Dade Police Department is. Mafia-Dade Parks and Rec. These crooked ass scumbags from Know Me Health that don't know the law, that take money from Miami-Dade County public. All right, guys, go get. This is my job, lady. All right, go get me my trespass and go get me my incident report. You crooked mafiosos think you run, don't run anything. Go get me my trespass and go get me my incident report. I'll go with you if you want.
Oh, you can stay right here.
Yeah, no problem. You like giving orders, don't you, Ramos? Gives you a hard on?
No.
So what happens if I walk that way? Am I being officially detained?
Well, actually, you're being trespassed from the park.
Okay, am I being detained?
Until we're done, yes.
All right, thank you. You need to learn how to speak. You know, you can't just be like, hey, you can't move. No, you need to be sir. You're officially detained. You can't move.
Number right there.
Thank you.
And the officer's ready.
Padre, man, you're a good cop, man.
All right, man.
All right. Yo, let me ask you a question. My trespass is here too?
Yeah, it's gonna be under the same.
It's the same incident number. All right.
Okay, so
All right, thank you. Yo, this guy's a good cop, man. You need to be a sergeant. All right, yeah. I've been trespassed already, so I'm out of here, bro. Yo, can you guys escort me to my vehicle, please? It's over here. Thank you, guys. Yo, let me see your face, Borgia. Oh, it's needed for the camera. All right, take it easy, brother. All right, we got Jeremy Holloway. All right, Mr. Holloway, I'll be filing a complaint on you with Parks and Rec Services.
Okay.
All right, guys, this guy needs to be promoted. I'm sick and tired of having bad cops being promoted. We need the good ones. This guy, you need to lose some weight, pal. Lose some weight. I'm sick and tired of paying for fat ass cops. All right, guys, they're gonna escort me to my vehicle. Thank you, guys. I'm over here. Thank you, guys.
That way you get escorted out of the park.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you for watching today's video on the Mr. Right channel. Over the past 20 minutes, we followed 3 intense, real, and emotional encounters that took place in different locations across the United States. A residential area where ID checks are 30% higher than the state average. A quiet suburban street where a citizen had their car door unlawfully opened by police. And a public park in Miami-Dade County where civil liberties and the law clashed head-on. Whether a worker, a driver, or an investigative journalist, each individual in these stories had one thing in common. They understood the law, remained calm, and stood firm in protecting their rights, even under pressure, threats, or abuse of power. Statistics show that over 50,000 citizens are subjected to ID checks each year without clear justification, and many of those encounters are unlawful. The lesson here is not new, but it is critical. If you are not breaking the law, you have the right to refuse to show your ID. Always record the interaction, stay composed, and ask for clear legal justification before complying with any demand from law enforcement. The law does not protect the silent. It protects those who know their rights and know how to use them. If you believe these situations serve as a much-needed wake-up call, share this video. And don't forget to leave a comment. What would you do if you were in their shoes?